And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. And Devers hits that one. Thomas brings it in, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. First pitch misses.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's towards center. Thomas moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Clay Buchholz. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Will Brennan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Look out!
Yep, that got
and
him.
It hit him.
First base.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Mike Lowell. Bieber back to work. And there's a foul ball. And that one hammered back there. Going, gone. He shoots one out to right. That's his 4th home run of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next to hit, Romy Gonzalez. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 29th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Connor Wong now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Wong leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Back to the top of the lineup, now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it falls. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. Man at first, nobody out. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Drops it at second, and everybody's safe. Wow. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Arias throws to first in time. And Devers is set down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And he swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Well struck left field. That one back. And it hits the fence. In comes the run from third. And the lead is up to 5.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's it. Ben Lively takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, left field. Kwan snags it. Runner tagging from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Manny Ramirez will hit next. Fly to center his first time. And it's fouled away. Bregman on third with 2 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-0. Mike Lowell getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Gonzalez, the next to hit. Out to short. Rocchio slings it across, and that'll do it. So they bat around and score 8. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1 ball.
Yeah, the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
1 out, bases empty.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's out to center field. Anthony settles under it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1's the count.
Buchholz, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2005.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Bregman fires over to first. That's out number 3. Guardians. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 2nd homer of this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
And now, Roman Anthony. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Here goes the runner. Pitch inside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Manager out of the dugout. Jacob Junis taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task.
Runner on the move. Ball outside.
That ball went out.
Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. 2 down, bases empty. David Ortiz digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean,
Ramirez sends it to first, and that is. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brian Rocchio. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Romy Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Lowell at second with nobody out. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Runner takes off.
Yeah.
He's safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Gonzalez around third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
That's high.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special when you see the best in baseball. You remember.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Roman Anthony with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Manager.
Now
Paul Sewald will take over here.
Number 34.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Jarren Duran. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Popped in the air, left field, and makes the grab. And there's one down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air out to center. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Alex Bregman. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In safely with a double, his second of the day. David Ortiz now at the plate. 1 for 3. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Gone. A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 18-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. He's been a great free agent sign. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. So far, 7 runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 60 on the year. And they add a run. It's 19-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, I was
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Mike Lowell. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. This one in the air. Santana makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's got 1 already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And that is that. But it's a huge 8-run. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That one fouled off. In for a strike. Good slider.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Ramirez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to
throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Carlos Santana will hit next. And ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Santana working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Out to short, Gonzalez. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of...
Santana to Rocchio at second for one. Out of Santana, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Jarren Duran. Makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Cleveland, stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Devers. Gaddis back to work. High fly ball out to center field. Arias sizes this one up, makes the grab, 1 down. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder?
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to their lead. It's 20-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and no one can get there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 22-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat. Cade Smith into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago. And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. Hit hard, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Thomas makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 rounds. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Duran makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Kwan in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one just misses.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Swings through that.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what...
Runner takes off for third. Throw to third. He's safe.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they extend their lead. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. Ramirez to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. And that's in for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem.
Oh, that plunked him.
That ball got him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max.
Slings to first in time. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. That one at triple digits.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. We go to the eighth, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There's a swing and a drive. Brennan going back. Way back there and gone. Another homer. His 61st home run of the season. And they add on. It's 25-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen.
Trevor Stephan comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Mike Lowell, the next to hit. On the ground to short, Rocchio. The throw to first. First out in the top of the eighth. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. This one in the air, right field. Brennan pulls it down, and there's two gone. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Right side. Slides for the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. On to the bottom of the eighth. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. In the air, right side. Ramirez pulls it down. One down. Here's Lane Thomas now. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Devers now. Nice stop. There's one.
He's out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Here goes the runner.
Hey.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a foul straight back. Devers, the runner at second with one away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This to third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score to second, pulls him off the bag. David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That smash towards center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the ninth, and now here is Ryan Rocchio. And a foul ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bregman to first. And they're down to their last out. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1's the count.
That's
No,
a little bit
down.
low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chapman is just 1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long.